Welcome back to the solution of triangle. Now, we are going to tackle the exam style question now. So we have a diagram here, which is PQRS, and the PQ is parallel to your RS. And within the quadrilateral, you could see there are two triangles, which are PQS and QRS. This would be a few sub-questions, and the first question A, is asking us to find the length of QS. What is the length of QS? So how are we going to get the length of QS? So we will focus our vision on the triangle QRS first. QRS. And we have 10.5 cm for RS, 38 degrees for the angle Q, and 100 degrees for the angle R. So we want to get the QS. As usual, we ask the powerful question. Do we have a pair? Do we have a pair? Yes, we have the 38 degrees and the opposite length, which is 10.5 cm. So we can use sine rule to get our QS. Therefore, we want to get QS. So QS over sine. The opposite of QS is 100 degrees. So 100 degrees equals to the pair we have, which is 10.5 cm over the 38 degrees. And then we put a sine there. So QS is equals to 10.5 sine 100 degrees over sine 38 degrees. So what is sine 100? So you can go to your calculator. So we can go for sine 100. You get the value as 0.985. 0.985 over sine 38, which is 0.6157. So 10.5 times 0.985, 0.985 divided by 0.6157. So you can use your calculator to help you, and you get the answer as 16.8 cm. That is the length for your QS. So this is the first part. I believe now you could do it yourself. Now let's move on to the second part of the question, where they ask us to find the length of PS. The length of PS. So what would be the length of PS? This is the question B. So you could see PS is at this part. Now we will focus on the triangle PQS, right? PQS. But before that, we need some information for the triangle. Now, you found QS, which is 16.8 cm. We need another angle. Let's see whether we can get some angle from the information we have. What do you think? From the triangle QRS, if here is 38, here is 100, we can get the angle here because you can use 180 minus the other 2, and you will get 42 degrees. So it means here is 42 degrees. And since PQ and RS, they are parallel, so these two will be the same. So it means 42 would be the same as here. Here you will get 42 as well. So if we focus on the triangle PQS now, so let's draw it up. PQS. So let's sketch it out. So we need to extract the other triangle out. Oops. So let's, my drawing run a little bit. Yep, this is better. Now PQS. Let's copy the triangle out first. So you will have PQS and you have 4.8 cm here. This is 16.8 cm and this is 42 degrees. So let's double check. 4.8 cm, 42 degrees, 16.8 cm. Yep. Right, now we want to get PS now. So what are we going to use? Which rule are we going to use? So we have the angle, we have the two lengths. Do we have a pair? No. So if we don't have a pair, we are going to use cosine rule. So we start from PS, which is the length we want to find, and the other two length, which is 4.8 squared plus 16.8 squared minus 2 times the other two length, which is 4.8, 16.8, and we need to multiply with cos the angle opposite PS, which is 42 degrees. So cos 42 degrees. So PS square equals to, so 4.8 square, you get 23.04 plus 16.8 square, 282.24 minus 2 times 4.8 times 16.8, you get 161.28, 161.28. And what is cos 42? You get 0.743. So add it up, 23.04 plus 282.04, you get 305.28. So 161.28 times 0.743, you get 119.83. So now you can minus it. 305.28 minus 119.83, you get 185.45. Let's double check and see, is it correct? Yeah, that's correct. Now, okay, you can use your calculator to help you to verify the answer. So you get 185.45 for your PS squared. So to get the PS, you are going to square root it, 185.45. So square root it, you will get 13.62 cm. So that is the length for your PS, right? The length for your PS. So you get the second part correct. This is a very long question. So we need to move on to the next part. Right, so no worries, very simple. Just move on. We will guide you one by one. The next one is to find the angle of QPS, which is this angle, or we say the angle P, right? The angle P. So we can continue, since we want the angle P, we can continue from the diagram we have from the question B. So what would be this angle QPS? And since we have found PS equals to 13.62 for PS, we can utilize that to help us to get the angle P. So how are we going to get the angle P? You could ask the same powerful question again. Do we have a pair? Yeah, now we have a pair because we have 13.62 and the 42 degrees. Then we can use sine root to help us to get the angle P. So part C, we are looking for the angle P, or we could say the angle QPS, angle QPS. So we just faster sketch out the triangle again. So QPS 4.8 cm, 4.8 cm, and we have PS as 13.62, and we have Q as 42 degrees, and also we have QS. We found the length of QS, which is 16.8 cm. So since we want to find the angle P now, we can use the sine rule because we have a pair already. So now 16.8 over the angle we want to find, which is the P. So angle P sine, remember to put the sine, equals to the pair, which is 13.62 over 42 degrees, and then we put the sine. So because we want to find the angle, so we flip upside down. So let's flip sine angle P over 16.8 equals to sine 42 degrees over 13.62. So sine angle P is equal to 16.8 sine 42 degrees over 13.62. So sine 42, what do you get for sine 42? You get 0.669 over 13.62. And you can use your calculator to help you to get the answer now. 16.8 times 0.669 and then divide by 13.62, and then you will get the answer as 0.825. And now, because you want to find the angle of P, so what could we do so that we get the angle of P? So since sine angle P equals to 0.825 and is you can do it very fast, to get the angle P, you just need to use shift sine. shift sign. So let's move a little bit down, and to get the angle P, you just have to sine inverse 0.825. Sine inverse 0.825. And your calculator will give you the angle as 55.59 degrees. Right, but there is an additional information in this question, because they will say the angle P is obtuse angle. And you could see this angle is more than 90 degrees. So to get the obtuse angle, we need to use 180 to get the obtuse angle. You need to use the real angle P. You have to use 180 minus the angle that you found, because you have learned this in trigonometry. Therefore, you get 124.41 degrees. So that is your angle P. Now, this is the third part. We have a last part, right? We have a last part. Right, no worries. It's very simple. Last part, we are looking for the area. Let's use a black color. The area of the triangle PQS. So we are looking for the triangle PQS, the area of the triangle PQS. So very fast, we sketch it out again. And we have 4.8 cm here. 4.8 cm. We have 42 degrees. We have 13.62 cm. Let's double check. Did I write it correctly? No, the QS is 16.8 cm. So I make a mistake here. So we change to 16.8 cm. Right. So we will focus on triangle PQS, but let's check back. How is the original diagram, right? The original diagram. So the original diagram, let's scroll a little bit up. The original diagram is this one. So now we want to find the area for a triangle PQS, and we'll focus on that triangle now. And we have found the 42 degrees. We know the PQ is 4.8 cm, and we found the QS is 16.8 cm as well. So now we will find the area of triangle PQS. You have learned the new area formula for triangle. As long as you have two sides and the angle between them, you can find the angle. You can find the area. Therefore, here you already have the two lengths and then the angle between them. We will find the area for the triangle PQS by using half times the two lengths and then the angle between them. This is the general formula. So half times 4.8 times 16.8 times sine 42 degrees. So you can use your calculator to find out what is the answer for everything. So let's key into your calculator. So you get the answer as 26.98 cm square. 26.98 cm square. So let me double check again with the calculator. So sometimes you can just double check so that in case you make any mistake during the calculation. Right, so it's correct from the calculator, which is 26.98 cm square. And A, we have done A, B, C, D, and that is the whole question for solution of triangles. And you have this in your exam. It's a very popular question. So I believe you are the master now for this question. So I will see you for more examples at the coming videos. See you!